in around 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
a boot
What's
off
up,
is no
Randy? How are
problem at
you?
any time. Bob,
Yeah.
my fellow partner in the same field.
Yes. Very nice to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah, Bob's telecom man. I've been in the telecom stuff for years.
I'm 22 years.
Yeah, I got a little more, and I don't want to say that. I'm going to say 1 month. No, I used to love telling people that I have. Oh wow, I have 20 years. Now I thought about it. Wait a minute, how old am I? No, no, no. I have a little experience.
Yeah. So you didn't miss my broadcast. You missed Hans's broadcast. So yesterday it was Hans, Stacy, who I want you to have a good look at because I think she's crazy talented, and we want to get her here. We want to make her feel very welcome. I think you'll see what I see. And then we had
I
Carmi.
was actually watching the replay when you came online, and I was watching their discussion about where does social media fit in
Yeah.
business and what is the role of social media. It's actually quite interesting. I think they have some content that can develop into something very nice.
Right.
Yeah. With her though, she has great fluidity, and she's the type of person she can fight back as well, but she's still classy. She's really tried, so I'm saying tried
Uh-huh.
to reel me in, to make me a little more professional. So, and Randy's trying to. A lot of people are trying. My wife's trying. I can just be trying. That's the problem.
I guess Bob did
Some
not
people
get the
can't.
memo about the light blue dress code today.
Yes,
Yes, I
yeah.
saw. Right.
We
My
aligned with it.
apologies. My apologies. Yes.
My grandfather loved yellow. He wore like yellow shirts, and I've never owned one.
Yellow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever owned a yellow shirt either.
Yeah, he loved them. I don't know what it was about, and his other color was baby blue, like which we're doing today here. So
All right.
yeah,
Hey, listen, if it makes the show look better, I can just go change into something light blue if you want.
There
well,
you
listen.
go.
If it was the morning show, I would just tell you to get your weights and do your muscle top again.
Right.
And I would just give you full throttle. Okay, he's going to do some reps here while I go get a coffee. I wish you well, ladies. All right.
Right. You're too funny, Michael.
William Hughes says blue-green color blindness is real. So I guess we all look the same color to William.
Oh, hi, William. How are you today? Yeah.
Hey,
But
William, what's up?
in some ways, this kind of sucks, Randy, because you're getting up in the morning and I'm ready to go to sleep. And
Me too.
then in the morning, you're at work and you really can't come up because my show is almost done. So he usually comes in my show right near the end, like the last 10
Yes.
minutes. Yeah.
If you're on time, right, Michael?
If I'm on time.
Yeah, if you're on time, I catch it. If not, I'm already setting and doing my daily duty.
Yeah. So, but the goal was, and I don't know if you know, like I usually try to start my work at 8. So I wanted to do something prior to 8. And I'm into day 70 in a row.
Congratulations.
Mark,
Nice work.
Well, and I've said this 1,000 times, but I would not be at Happs if it wasn't for Randy. And I'll never forget that scope when he was driving in his car late at night. And he was like, you need to get on here. It's the place to be. So I was like, and I trust Randy's judgment. And I was like, okay. And now finally, 3 months later, the rest of the world is deciding this is a great place to be.
I would like to make a great announcement, by the way. I don't know if people have noticed it. There was an Android update. And those of you who have Android phones, yesterday we had Richard on. And you know how Richard usually, when he's on with many people, his signal is fuzzy. Well, yesterday on an LG phone, he was on for over an hour with a crystal clear signal using an Android phone.
Yay!
So today on my way
news.
to work, I plan to try my first full Android broadcast. So I'll
great
be
news.
excited to do that. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you guys that have Android now, you don't have to sit there and say, I need Android updates. You've got one and it was flawless. And let's knock on wood and hopefully my words do not go in vain.
So, Mark, is there any way you can come up for 10 minutes and I won't do a spiritual reading? I swear to God. I'll behave. I promise. I honestly just want to ask you a couple of questions about your platform. That's all. Vaughn, how are you, Vaughn? How you feeling today, buddy? We had a
Hey, what's
great
up, Vaughn?
conversation. Vaughn and I had a wonderful conversation the other day. He was a mystic rider. He was spiritually aligned. He was deep in the spirits, I think. I've been there. I cannot judge.
Is he coming up or what?
I have to invite him. Which one? Which one do I have to invite?
I'm
Vaughn.
walking away for 1 second, but that doesn't mean I'm not there. I can still hear you. So give me
Yeah,
one
I've heard that before. I've had that in relationships. I'm not walking away. I'm just going to be
Yeah.
gone for a little.
Yay on the
while.
Android
Don't you
update, as Mark says. That's really something special. Let me turn off my phone. Sorry, it keeps giving
That's
me
all right.
messages.
You're a man.
Nah, that's fine. It's fine. You're a busy man, Randy. You're busy.
Well, at 6 a.m., all the oil and gas refineries start telling me all the things they demand to be done today.
Right.
Hey,
Like
listen,
yesterday, right?
listen. Be grateful you have a job. I'm so grateful I have a job. So, and if you're working right now, you're doing well. But I love what you said the other day. If you look outside the box, there are opportunities. There's all kinds of. You just have to
That's right.
be clever.
Well, my
That's right.
son surprised me with his cleverness. He'd left Saudi Arabia to go on a
Yeah.
holiday in the Philippines.
Yes.
And he managed to get involved and hired by a company in America
Yeah.
teaching English to children in Korea. And
Oh,
he's
that's nice.
making fantastic money as a digital nomad. So big kudos to my son. And his
Yeah.
background is finance, and he slipped into teaching during this COVID crisis.
Hey, you do what you got to do. You're taking what you're given because you're working for a living, right?
Whoop, whoop. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. So I'm going to have to get used to your schedule. So if I was to come on sometimes at 9:30, you would be up at night.
Now,
And yeah.
Friday and Saturday, I'm free all day. That's my weekend. Today is Virtual Friday. Today, I'll run away around 3 o'clock in the afternoon and starts my weekend. So from Thursday afternoon till Sunday morning, I'm free.
Okay, I just took you off there, Bob, for a second because all I could hear was the shaking of the cocktails. In
Yeah,
the
no
morning.
problem. I'm back. Yep.
What was it? Were you making your protein shake or something? What was that?
No, I'm just trying to get my lunch and stuff together for tomorrow. So just preparing for today. So I'm up early. So I usually get up at like 5:30, and then I'm out the door by 6.
So you're an organized man. You're not shuffling around swearing, going, "Where's all this?" Yeah, and the best thing you can do, get it set up the night before. You're right, because you may not have the presence of mind to do it correctly in the morning.
I'm very OCD, that's for sure.
Yeah. It amazes me how happy Randy is in the morning. Randy is very happy in the morning, smelling his coffee, dancing and singing. My children would shoot him.
And my wife yells at me in the morning. I mean, the last time she said to me before I left, "Good morning. Why are you up so early? And why are you so dang happy?" I don't know.
He is happy in the morning. You're grateful to be alive.
Really am. It's a blessing to be happy in the morning.
Yeah. So
we woke up, so it's good.
So Mark, any major changes coming down the pipe here that you can? Maybe you're not camera ready right now, but do you know of any changes? I love that the Android's working because let's be real, 90% of the young population only use their cell phone. They're not going to be on their computer doing this. So if we're doing broadcast and we know that we're catering to mostly people on cell phones, shouldn't we do the other form? What's the other? This landscape, and what's the other one called? Dead silence is not good in a broadcast.
I have no idea.
First letter B, last letter B. Bob, what's the answer?
So if it's not landscape, it's
portrait.
Portrait, right.
No, but so if we're catering to most of the people, we should do these broadcasts in portrait. But I don't like portrait.
Actually, no. Portrait is a big no-no. I mean, it's considered the most amateur move, especially when you do it on on the YouTube. I
Yeah. Oh,
do
it's brutal.
occasionally by accident a portrait.
Yeah.
I get 10 messages. Why are you doing that? That's so amateur. La 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 la. Hey man, give me a break. Hello, Asha. Hello, how are you?
I agree with you, people in business, but the average person is
Hey,
watching
Asha.
stuff on the phone. That's the problem, right?
It is like I have you guys on my phone now, and it's like I always say, it's like a real small box, and like right now, like both you and Randy are like blinking. Like
Yeah.
it's just not. It never works well on the phone. It really doesn't.
But if we were in portrait, you would see us properly on there. You would, because you have more you have more. It's designed for the phone where it has to switch. Yeah, but he's right. If you're watching YouTube, which old farts do, like him and I. Sorry to put you in that, but I'm the same way. I can't stand portrait. Can't stand it. Because when I watch it on TV, which old people do, I think I know this guy. He looks no. Should we let him in? What? Who is that? It's been so long, sir. You look familiar to me.
Who is?
Who is that? How are you?
I didn't get the blue shirt memo.
No,
you did not get the memo.
So you can tell your beloved that I will do the show tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll do it together.
She's excited.
Is it at 2:00? Is that what it is in my time? I think it is. You guys are 3 hours.
Oh, we're 3 hours ahead of you?
Yeah.
Or behind you?
Behind you. Yeah. What time is it there now? We can do that. We can do math.
It's 7:40. It's 2 hours.
Okay, and it's 10:40.
Oh.
3 hours. 3 hours. We did it.
There you go.
Yeah, Bob Urban got so excited. So I want your opinion.
To do a broadcast with you. Ever since I first showed her Happs, you were the first who I showed her, and she wanted to collaborate with you. So,
well, I've had problems with you ever. I've only ever had problems with you since that first one. So, you always look at me like, is he piercing my soul?
I know.
Run.
I know. I feel like you're digging in right now, Michael.
I'm not digging. I'm always digging you, but I'm not digging in. Yeah. Randy and I are so linked. This is like the other day. Okay, I got to share a story with you. This is one of the best stories, a Randy story ever. So I was talking to Space Gal, and I was trying to tell her that she was this delicious cake, and she was complete and wonderful. And she goes, "I don't like cake. I don't like sugar." And I went, "Oh God." So then I said, "Okay, it's a sugar-free cake that's gluten-free, and all you're looking for is a little icing." And she goes, "I had my icing." And I went, "Oh, that's nice." And she said, "But he died." And then I started laughing hysterically because Randy had texted me, "You have a giant booger in your nostril." And she thought I was laughing at her. And she goes, "Oh, this is funny, is it?" And I went, no, I swear it's Randy. And I went up like this with my phone to show, "You have a giant booger in your left nostril." and everybody erupted. So this is what he does. He looks out for me.
I was helping you out. The booger looked like, a small Toyota. It was kind
Honestly, Randy, I was about to cry. I felt like I had maybe gone too far, and I felt her pain, and it was too much for me. And then he did the booger thing, and he snapped me out of it. So I felt like he saved me. Yeah.
I think the first thing that comes to my mind is I'm so glad that the resolution on Happs is good enough for him to see that.
Exactly. What a great no pixelation, big booger right next to the microphone.
Yes, that's the key.
You must be doing something right.
Well, you have to admit, this is a very different platform than 70 days ago. It's almost seamless.
Oh my God, what a difference, huh?
Oh,
this Android update really excited me, man. I'm excited about it. With Richard yesterday, he was on for over an hour and a half with 6 to 8 people, and that's the best I've ever seen the clarity with him. So really huge, great up for the Android. That was great.
So while I have Mark here, I want to bug you just for a second. So there's Ari from work who is amazing, who's also in the room right now, who is now doing sometimes at night talking to people on here. Because I was in Scopes and going, oh, Ari's wonderful. And I'm going, how do they know Ari? Well, I guess he's on late at night sometimes when he's, I don't know, working on research, but he's a bit of a night hawk. Then we have Hans, who you already know. Stacy, when you see this video, you'll see what I see.
Cool.
Because I know
Michael,
you're busy.
if you don't mind, remember.
It's okay. We got Ari coming. Oh, we're gonna go around in circles.
Anyway, remember that Bob said he had not met Mark. So Bob, Mark, Bob.
Yes, I have not met Mark. Pleasure to meet you, Mark.
Meet you. Likewise. It's a pleasure.
Have you met Ari? Ari is a dear friend of mine from work.
Hi there. How's it going?
I have not formally met Ari, although I have seen him on your broadcast before. So
yes,
nice to meet you, Ari.
Hi there.
So-
Nice to meet you.
So Ari, what do you think of your experience so far on Happs? Be real.
You know what? I like it. It's accessible. It's relatively easy to get started. You know, there's a nice, I actually did my first broadcast yesterday, and we were talking about, how you get started in streaming or anything like that. And really what we realized is all you need to get going on Happs, if you really don't have any equipment, is one of these. That's it. I could set it up, start a stream, and it's easy to use. So far it's been a great experience. So that's the technology side. On the people side, people are really very welcome. There isn't a lot of gatekeeping that's going on here. You look at some of the bigger streaming platforms, and there's a bit of gatekeeping, and I'll say it nicely, maybe a elitism and sort of cliques going on there, and I don't see that. I don't see that here. So it's overall very positive experience.
Well said. And Ari, every time you come up, you remind me of being young. As you know, my grandfather's name was Ari, and you're the
Yes.
first person I've met after him whose name is Ari. So every time I see you, my heart kind of goes boom, boom. Hey, Grandpa, I know you're around. Thank
Oh,
you.
That's really nice.
That's nice.
That's
Randy,
really nice.
can you read the comments, buddy? Do you mind?
Yeah, Vanita said hello to Lynn. And then Lynn said, I have a question for Mark. Are you on a commercial of any kind right now? I was watching a commercial come on, and the man looked exactly like you.
My doppelganger, not me.
Mark does have that kind of, actor look. He really
Commercial
does.
look.
The what look?
The commercial look.
Oh, I thought you said the washed out
Like,
look.
he could-
I went.
Ouch.
No.
Ouch.
Isn't this a great way of meeting Mark for the first time today? Yeah, you look washed out, Mark.
Nice.
You know what that's called? Running a company. I think
Yeah,
that's what
right.
that's called.
right.
Yeah. So how many hours a day are you putting in right now, Mark?
I don't even want to.
Mm.
I don't even want to think about it, Michael. You can read me better than anybody. You know where I'm at.
So the oh, okay, I got to be kind. Okay, so with
Oh boy.
Well-
Here we go. Here we go.
Ouch!
I got to be
Yep.
kind here.
Put on
So-
your flak jacket. Get ready.
okay.
Wow! Ouch!
No, there's no ouch here. There's So what are we gonna do? And because we've talked about this before, you have noticed the spike in like traffic. You must have. Like I'm noticing it, and I'm barely on here in comparison to others. So, we're coming up to the end here. So it's going to be that landslide of people coming in. Is the infrastructure strong enough to handle a whole new allotment of people? And even at my work, people are starting to get excited about coming on. And these aren't people that were ever on Periscope. They're just seeing what you can do with the technology. So I think more and more businesses are going to say, this is a great platform. It's free, the tools, and we can use it. I did have a problem the other day, and this is part of the reason I wanted you to come up, is the weirdest thing.
Okay.
My video, which was an hour and a half, is now 3 seconds, and it sounds like I'm saying a swear word repeatedly, and it's one of my best videos for viewing. Because
Really?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's
But-
asking the man
but-
if he can see his CUXX.
Yeah, it sounds like hunt, but starts with a C. There you go. You got the word. So yeah.
VOD is not good. The viewing, like the replay viewing.
No, it was 3 seconds. It's an hour and 20 minutes. It perfectly recorded on Twitch. It perfectly recorded on Facebook. It perfectly recorded on Twitter, and we've not been able to get it back here. But so it's 3 seconds of this loop, and where Randy, of course, again informed me of the word it sounds like, and it has become one of my most popular videos at 3 seconds ever.
Yeah, it cracks me up. You know, there's a guy asking to see a man's anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because we have a backup. We have 2 VOD files, and
Mhm.
and both of them
Well,
automatic.
I don't know. I asked. So if we could fix that, that would be great.
Will you send me? And I'll see what I can do. Send me.
Well, no, I've already requested, and Pablo, I think, told a tech to do it. Maybe just busy, but I just thought that was odd. And
have nothing else to do but to fix.
whatever. He's punching back. That was a throat shot, folks.
Oh, the sarcasm dripped all the way over here. It's just coming out of the microphone now.
Yeah, but you know what the great thing is? Even in that situation, I was able to use it because of the streaming. It didn't stop anything.
Yeah.
The other thing I noticed too, now that I'm connecting it with Twitch, oh my God, it's insanely clear on there.
That's good.
So, yeah, like almost too clear. Like you can see that booger in the left nostril with great clarity. It's waving back. It's wonderful.
Maybe we need to haze out Michael's broadcast.
Like 5 o'clock to a copyright warning for being on Blaine's and putting it on YouTube. So I was talking to Blaine in Utah at like 4:40 this morning, trying to figure out what went wrong.
Interesting.
Okay.
Rehab is busting you, Michael. He's on you.
Which one, Captain Rehab? He's on me all the time. It's a great love affair between us two. I love him being there.
So
it's
wonderful. I want
wonderful.
to go back for a second. So progress has been made from the start of your experience on Happs to now. Progress has been made. You guys feel like we're headed in the right direction.
I've loved this whole situation like a family from the beginning. I was in the boat with Randy going, look, we got some holes in the boat. We've got some cork. I got a shoe. How fast can you get the water out here? We had broadcasts where, Randy was doing this. Yes, exactly, Randy.
I remember that broadcast. That was hilarious.
How are you? I am fine. Okay, sorry. The cough is important at the end. Yeah. So we have definitely went into a whole new realm of theater here, but you've got some great people on here now, and it's only going to get better. And every week, and I think Randy, have you met Eric yet? He had everybody crying. Tell him about Eric.
Oh, Eric, the most sentimental guy in the world, who came on and went into what joy you have brought his life and the community on Happs has brought to him.
Oh my God.
Found a place where he fit in, and he just felt at home. So what a great speech he gave. I don't know if you see that broadcast, but everybody was in tears, and it was just so heartwarming. It was one of those real tear jerkers that took us all down a place and tickled our hearts a little bit and brought us back out to joy. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
And he basically said throughout his whole life he'd never felt like he had found home, and once he came here, he had found that.
Wow.
And he just was overwhelmed with emotion, and I think he started thinking about all the people that were in the room. And he's an energy worker. You get your beloved to watch him. He's whatever I got. He's got a his shoe's very dipped in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds
Powerful.
And he happens to be from Tennessee, which is a plus.
Absolutely.
okay.
So
I will-
Ari,
Hi.
what are some of your goals on this platform now? Are you starting to form some goals? Like, what do you want to do on here?
Well, so I want, I want to do things first and foremost that I like to do, right? Because if you're not liking it yourself, then it's no fun for anyone else. So I'm figuring out what are the topics and things that I want to discuss, and the things that I want to use my voice to talk about. So just figuring that out. If I'm if I'm honest right now.
No, excuse me, Bernie. I just turned on Periscope. Sorry about that. They're asking if I restarted. No, I just turned on Periscope.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so really, I'm honestly just figuring that out right now. I mean, I find there's a social aspect to this I find incredibly fascinating, and I'm just, I'm
Yeah.
fairly deliberate, as you know, and I'm fairly,
Oh, Vaughn's
yeah,
here. Okay. Sorry.
and so, just sort of figuring that out. I haven't necessarily set, big goals yet. When
Yeah.
it comes to that.
Yeah.
I
But
think
Mark,
people-
you see how this is growing. Like, come on. Like, we got guests coming through our yin, and we got comments coming through here. Like, this is not the same beast. What's it going to be like in a month? Well, thank you very much for coming here, all 7,631 of you, and we love you all so very much. We're gonna have to slow it down. We'll be hello, John.
definitely.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
I just hope that that it continues to grow in a way that really adds value to everybody. I mean, that's the thing that I find the most amazing. Every night I tune into a broadcast, and I'm just floored by the conversation that's happening. And
Are you talking Randy and our conversations, or are you talking about just the Happs and its general?
I think everyone else's conversation, Michael. I think he's saying.
Oh, okay,
something
because
there.
I get
Yeah.
that at work. They go, "What is that show about that you do?" Nothing. It's like Seinfeld. It's about nothing, going nowhere. It's because, but it's
a show about nothing. That's
Yeah.
that's an easy thing to do. So kudos.
Yeah. Well, you know what's good today? Nobody's called us boring, which is great.
No.
Hi, Vaughn. Vaughn.
Bobby Shadow is in the room. The Shadow knows. Bobby Shadow, welcome.
How are you?
Good. And are you going to say hi to Mark here? Can you also tell us what your experience has been so far here on Happs? You know who Mark is, right?
I tuned into Vaughn's
You talking to me? Yes, I do.
just a couple days ago.
Okay, so you know each other. That's good. Okay, so you have a wicked delay on yours, don't you?
He was in it.
Yeah, he's got a wicked delay. Okay, so
Yeah, there must be some glitch.
Yeah, so tell me what your current feeling is about Happs. I'll be quiet.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. You talking to me?
Michael?
You talking to me? I'm talking to you.
Okay. Yeah, you're talking to me. Yeah, I'm talking from New York. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Well, I was a daily broadcaster on Periscope, so I'm comparing it to the old days of Periscope, and I was part of the Editor TV group, and we did it was like a variety pass the cast. Sometimes there were 20 or 30 of us that would pass the cast to each other throughout the whole day on Wednesdays. So we had there was a lot of production involved in the Periscope side, and back in the day, so that's what I'm trying to compare it to, and it is feeling very familiar with the way people are networking together. They're trying to help each other gain followers. They're trying to support each other, whether it be through the coins or we're just plugging each other and recommending follows, that kind of thing. I'm very happy with everything I've seen so far. The community, except for you, Michael, I'm kidding, is great. You were my first favorite on here, and I love what you do with this type of interview platform. You're very good at what you do.
Yes.
And yeah, and my goal on here is more social. I want nothing to do with business, because I saw the dark side of Periscope where people try to dox me, and because of they didn't like my opinion, being an outspoken New Yorker, who doesn't run from stuff. It just made it worse. So I don't want my business on here as far as my business life. So here I'm more on a personal level, and kind of fundraising, networking, helping other people, philanthropy. That's more my reason for being on social media in this kind of platform. And so far, it's been really very happy. I've been moving as many people as I can over who think like me.
Thank you so much, Randy. Can we just take a moment and say hi to the peeps, because I know they're not.
I turned on the Periscope and a bunch of people came in, and good morning, everyone, or good evening, good afternoon, and hello. My name is Randy Horton, and we're here with Mr. Mark Goldman presenting Amway. Amway, for a better change in your lifestyle. Hi, Amway.
That was nice.
By the way, folks, we're not into Amway. That was humor. Mark, tell us about Amway.
I have nothing to do with Amway, but I'm happy to talk about anything else.
That was really good.
Hello from Philadelphia, The Grid Show. We have Dimitri Kendall, maybe filling one of the repeat. Somebody's looking for reporting a problem they're having. And we have Early Horton from Rotterdam. Hello and welcome. Asher says, I love this broadcast. Fantastic. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm just reading the comments for Mr. Michael, because Mr. Michael asked me to do it. So anyway, and I enjoy doing it. Okay, yes. I'm going to gracefully bow out because I've got to get to the office.
Mr. Make money.
Mark, Mr. Michael, Mr. Ari, and Mr. Vaughn. And Bob, I guess Bob has left us. All right, thank you. Good to see you, folks. Have a great day. Be nice.
Great to catch you. Have a good day.
Have a great one.
Be nice to each other, please, everybody. Be nice to each other. So if anybody if someone wants to ask, we rarely have Mark in here. Anybody wants to ask Mark questions, please do so